Right now, huh? Sweet. Alright, cool. You guys hear me? Yo! Contra Shattered Soldier! Look at this shit. Best freaking opening ever. We're gonna love this game. Alright guys, so yeah, Contra Shattered Soldier. This is the first of two PS2 Contra games that was released on the PlayStation 2. The other one is Neo Contra, which is like overhead stages. Shattered Soldier is a return to form, side-scrolling levels. I'm gonna just bring us in and I'll get into it as we go through here. So, 3, 2, actually time starts on movement actually typically, so actually let's do that instead. Alright, so we're going to choose mission 1, and then time will start on movement, so I'll choreograph it. Really kick-ass game. You don't pick up weapons from items anymore. You have all your weapons. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm shooting some like explosive barrels there, and those contribute to hit rate, which you see prominently featured on the top of the screen. You need 85% hit rate or better to get an A rank, and hit rate comes from killing any obstacles in the levels, as well as non-respawning enemies, and like boss targets and like mid-boss targets and such. So that's what hit rate is. The go-to weapon for the run is the charge shot of the fire whip weapon, a flamethrower. So you'll see this for the majority of the run. And since I need A rank, I'm gonna go and destroy an extra target here. Because when you die, it's minus 2% hit rate. And when you game over, it's minus 10% hit rate. So I can actually game over and die twice and still get A rank, assuming I got all the hit rate targets. This system would actually return in Neo Contra as well. Okay, so this is a kind of technical quick kill. Try to pull it off here. Got it. But yeah, you have like a grenade launcher, fire whip, and a heavy machine gun. And each of these three weapons you have access to at all times, and they all have a charge shot. I'll try to show off the different weapons occasionally here. In this game, you'll see like a lot of references to other Contra games. It's pretty cool. Like there's like Contra 3, the bugs. And I saw this boss has two parts in the top and the bottom you can destroy for extra hit rate. I got that bottom part, so I can actually afford a death and still get A rank here. I can actually get the kill off this phase, but you gotta have all your full charges. Thankfully I got good RNG. You can use an attack there, you can't get damage afterwards. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, 91% hit rate there with the completion. So 85% is A rank. You gotta have all A ranks to play an additional level. And then you gotta get an A rank on that additional level, mission 6, to actually fight the final boss. So yeah. We're doing any percent all stages the run here. So I can use whatever weapon I want. Here's the flamethrower, by the way, and here's the grenades. I might be taking some intentional deaths in this level. Machine gun charge. Oh shit, shit, shit! Just kidding. Game's really awesome. A lot of the speed strats revolve around like skipping, like killing phases of the bosses before they go into their next attack, which like won't allow you to get damage. And then just like good timing of your charges. So if I release the charge shot of the flamethrower a little bit early, it's called the energy shot. It's not too bad. You still get a lot of damage for that shot, like a few frames before. Like it looks like that. But if you release too early, you don't get like any damage. But it's mostly doing full charges here. So I did a strat there, skips a animation of that helicopter thing blowing up. If you leave one of the turrets alive on that thing, it skips an explosion animation. So I just saved like 7 seconds because of that. This stage is like mostly like auto-scroller stuff. This game's really awesome though, like you have like a ton of bosses. Most of the game is bosses. And this song's really awesome. They'd actually use this song in 2DX rhythm game. And they'd also bring this song back in Contra. I'm gonna do a strat here. We're taking intentional death. Oops, I took it late though. I was supposed to take the death a little bit earlier, but use the iframes to like destroy that target a little bit earlier. So I'm taking intentional deaths because I'm going to be using a game over abuse in the next level, and that's to skip a boss death animation. So in the next level, I'll intentionally game over right when I get the death blow on a mid-boss, and that'll save like 12 seconds from just skip the whole animation of the boss dying. So on this level, I'm gonna reduce my lives to 2, and then I'll be set up for the next level. These guys move around a bit randomly, not too bad to track them down. But yeah, so this is the diver mine. Kind of powerful. My voice keeps cracking because I just got over a sickness. It's kind of powerful. The real damage is where the mine explodes. Ooh, I need to take some intentional deaths. I'm about to take a bunch later here. I forgot to take an intentional death there. Not a big deal. It can be time lost though later if I don't. So that, anyway, so they changed into the run-a-gun here. The flamethrower can eat up these flashing bullets. So I used it there. That's the one perk of the special perk of the flamethrower. This guy's a reference to Contra not Rogue Core, Hardcore. The robot fight. Yokozuna. Really epic moment of the run, especially with how the music cues up. You'll have some RNG of his attacks here. You want to blow off the shoulders. Well, he actually gave me bad RNG. He did 3 attacks. He can actually do 4 as well. Worst RNG. I'll take some intentional deaths here. Both shoulders are down. A lot of took 3 intentionals there. It's alright. I wanted to take all those intentional deaths. This game is super awesome though. Everyone should try it. This phase not too bad. He's a badass, gonna just grab the train. But so am I. One shot for that phase. On this next phase, I want to hit his backpack. Direct hit without hitting the front of his body. And get a 4 charge kill if I do that. So that was a 5 charge kill. And one of them missed, so 6 charges. There's damage dampening if the energy shot touches something on its way to its destination target. So, A rank easily made here with all the deaths. We'll get 88%. Okay, this part's cool. The dogs are random. The dogs. Like spotted, brown, or black. Which one on the front? Black leads the pack. The dogs are random. It's RNG. They were like dog fans, which is fucking cool. Take out these guys like float like on the air. Those contribute to hit rate. So do those sandbags contribute to the hit rate. I'll take my last intentional here. This is like a kind of a Contra 3 reference. This is a fun little boss. A little tricky too. Oh, I missed a shot. It's alright though. So, if I want to save the most time, I'd have 0 lives in stock here. For this game over abuse coming up, but we're going to play it safe with 1. Marathon safety. Hit rate, boosh, boosh. Now you fight Blob. This is the boss we'll be using a game over abuse on. Takes a lot of hits. The fatty. The way the yellow balls ricochet around is a bit random. Gotta watch that a bit. Usually it's not too big of a deal. Meanwhile, to maintain your charge timings And I will get more damage, you know, the more surface area that the charges pass through, a little bit more. So once I get the kill here, I'm gonna take my intentional vest to do the game over abuse. There it is. So this is to skip the blob from going to the center, dropping down, and then going into the meat grinder. It takes like 12 seconds. And now this boss is actually eating the boss I just destroyed, which is badass. Yeah, Bill Riser. Okay, bubbles. There's two attacks you can use here: bubbles or the vomit. Technically, the bubbles are vomit too. Let me use the two vomits. All right, nice. Yeah, soundtrack is by Akira Yamaoka and Sota Fujimori. Akira Yamaoka does the metal, like rock songs, and Sota Fujimori does the techno. I really like the soundtrack. Grenade's effective here because I can get that splash damage from the grenade on this bottom target just a little bit faster. This is basically an auto-scroller section now. You can talk a little bit more about the game at this point. Not too difficult part here. But yeah, what to talk about really? Oh yeah, I was gonna touch on the story. So Bill Riser, we're playing as Bill. He was cryogenically frozen by the government, and he was also framed for war crimes. Part of the reason why he was cryogenically frozen, but they knew he was a super soldier. They knew he was Contra, so they wanted to save him for when they needed him. So here, like, the government's all corrupt and, like, they want Bill to do their dirty work. Kind of what's going on. But he ends up just killing everything. Alright, so this is a bit. Really tough quick kill here. Maybe I can get it for 3 cycles. Or in 2 cycles, rather. Maybe. Oh yeah, got it. That's one of the harder quick kills. So I had one not full charge there. You can have one and still get that. That's pretty sick. That saves like 5 seconds because you just wait for the next cycle or whatever. Yeah, that was nice. Moving on there. So I took the game over on that level, minus 10% hit rate. I got all the hit rate, and I didn't have any deaths. I could have died twice in that level and still got A rank, assuming I got all the targets, which I did. So it's a fairly lenient system. Here you see the charge of the grenade, which is the homing missiles rather. Diver mine is technically what the grenade's called. And then yeah, this part's a little tricky. Gotta dodge like some homing missiles while also using charges to destroy targets of a giant jet ski mech. A little tricky. That seems good, I think. I want to get this gun destroyed. That should be good. Want to focus on the gun now. Okay, now the corner's going to open up. That should be good. Oh, I missed a shot though, damn it. I want to be a little bit further left there. That should be enough damage though. I want to get this thing in 2 cycles. Two cycles of the core opening up, and the way I just dissect it here, it's pretty much the most efficient way to do it. The sooner I can get this destroyed, the better, because that'll force the core to open up sooner. Yep, so now it's going to open up the core. This should be good. Yep. Not too bad. You got some pretty good breathing room to get the 2 cycle there. If I don't get the 2 cycle, you gotta wait for that core to open up again, and then it uses a couple different attacks before it does that, so you lose a lot of time if you miss that. And since it is 90%, I can use whatever weapon I want, so this section is really easy if you use the homing missile. Some people say this is a Battletoads reference. I don't know, but this part's always cool. See some of the alien forms appearing now. One of my favorite mid-bosses is coming up. The whole thing here in this boss is I want my charges to go over like the forehead of the boss, and that's gonna destroy like these little Cheerios. It's gonna try to fire at me. If I don't get full charges, those Cheerios could escape. But I also have to be pretty fast in my charges too to get the quick kill. Got the quick kill. Phase 2. Pretty badass. You see like the boss and those monitors back there. Now I'll collect some more hit right here. Destroying these alien sacks. Gonna have plenty in this level. Oh, almost missed that jump. Alright. Jin Miengo, aka Seaman. Rah! 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 Once again, homing missiles. Quick kill, fairly technical on this boss. You want to get as many charges as you can when you can, and there's a couple of crucial moments where you can hit him. That doesn't seem obvious. Like when he jumps initially. 1 and 2. Got the first 2 hits, you want to get those. If you don't get the quick kill at a certain point in this, you lose like 25 seconds, sucks. So, he always does this here. Randomly comes up, watch the bubbles. And then, it's gonna be random if he does 1 or 2 turns here. 1, do 1. He's doing 2 turns. Lose a little time, and now we'll finish him off here with full charges again. 2. That should be good. That's the quick kill. If you don't kill him there, you have to jump on his head, and he'll like swim past you. And then he'll do 1 swoop across the screen again, your last chance to kill him. If you don't kill him there though, you lose like 25 seconds. So yeah, 90% hit rate, A rank again, and now we go to Archipelago. This is the final level of any percent, but this is any percent all stages, so there will be more after this. Unless I don't get A rank here. This stage is like a Contra 1 tribute. Listen closely to the music. And a couple things in this level, you'll see why. This is a truck snail. You'll either do this attack or Bubbles. Want to use that attack. Bubbles can kill you. This upcoming part's a little tricky. Want to kill these guys. They're non-respawning, part of the hit rate. Gotta shoot these, like, ruined propellers out of the way. Okay, looking good there. And then here's your, like, your standard, your token Contra wall here. Kill the snipers. There's 3 snipers up there. 2, and the 3rd sniper. There's our hit rate. And then we fight Lance. He's kind of been like brainwashed type of deal. He went evil. Whatever. We gotta kill him though. Okay. He's got a variety of attacks. It's a pretty cool fight. This is one of his worst attacks that he uses. Can't get a lot of damage when he does that. Pretty good kill. Lance down. Alright, this is still Lance, apparently, according to the game. Oh, I took a death. No. Oh man, 2 deaths. Okay, so since I took 2 deaths, I gotta kill some extra targets later on. Because that's minus 4% hit rate there. Not to mention the time loss. But we're gonna have a boss rush now. I can reclaim that hit rate on the last boss here of this boss rush. Contra 3 tribute yet again. Want the boss to go low here. It's good RNG. Nice. Should be able to kill him here. Sometimes I don't. He goes low right away. Yep, good. You gotta grab the ceiling, and then more charges. That's the name of the game. Okay, we gotta make up some hit rate here, so I'm gonna destroy both of these eyes on this bit. I think that's probably gonna be safest. Yeah, I gotta get the other eye without killing him. There we go. That should be good. I think that's 86%, so I think we're in the clear here. The eyes, I think, are 3% hit rate. But if I had no deaths, I did not need to kill any of those eyes. 86%, so I needed those 2 eyes. So now we go to an additional level. This is any percent all stages, so you're going to go to this level, and then if you get A rank here, you go to the final boss. This level it's just a boss rush. So we're going to fight about 6 or 7 bosses here in a row. Mr. Heli Robo back, another model. That's the official name, by the way, Mr. Heli Robo. It's not even a joke. Quick kill's pretty slick on him on this phase. I need 1 of 6 shots here. Oh, missed the first one. 5 will still work too. Got 5. 5 is enough to get the quick kill. You want to get it right here. I didn't get it, wow. Yep, so didn't get the quick kill, so I gotta wait now. Now I got it. Whoosh. Now we're just gonna go into like another dimension. So at this point we're fighting the Triumvirate, which is like the corrupt government officials who have prolonged their life. It's like these old fuckers that have prolonged their life artificially. And they've been mutated because it was revealed in this game that the humans stole the alien relic, and they actually attacked in Contra 3 because humans stole their technology. Yeah, so it's the humans' fault. But they fused with the government guys, and now this is them. Now you're fighting them fused with the aliens. This quick kill's too cool. Kind of go in the safe spot up front. Lay in some charges. Pretty tight positioning there. This is a fairly execution-heavy fight here because it's gonna do these like mini squids that are gonna pollute the screen. They can get in your way sometimes. Want every charge to land. Missed a shot or two. He dove early. Next fight's a gimmick fight. If you use a machine gun on this fight, you can easily kill it, but you can't really kill it very well with other weapons. So you kind of just go in the corner and penetrate this cell. And the machine gun hitbox is pretty generous, so it usually protects you from these puffs, as I like to call them. Not always, but like I'd say 85% of the time, 90%. Let me go to the final thing here. We use the grenade here because the splash damage is most effective. By a long shot, actually. The other weapons take like 20 more seconds to kill that thing, so that splash damage, the more of the splash damage is connecting, the better the damage, so it really shows how good it is there. But there's just not a lot of places to get that splash damage to be useful. There is some places though that it is better, but I haven't worked it into any percent yet. Okay, final boss. It's a amalgamation of all the bosses now in one horrifying form. You can take about 50 charges to kill. Oops, missed a couple. I use L2 to lock the gun. By the way, you have a gun lock and a position lock on your triggers. Charge is circle. I use shot for triangle, jump is X, type of deal. You can recombine the controls somewhat. And time. Good times. Really awesome game, but you guys should definitely check it out. By the way, game is cheap. You can just go on eBay and pick this up for like 20-25 bucks, so go. One of the best PS2 games. Seriously. You've seen it, now you know. Okay. Yeah, And then like I've been doing like single weapon runs with the other weapons, and like there's a lot of replay value with that too. So if that looked a little repetitive, you know, nothing's stopping you from playing the game with the other weapons. Really amazing game. Nothing really quite like it in terms of like the whole presentation. Really love the dark, gritty look they went with it, and the sounds and everything is just really top notch. Always a pleasure to show this game off. Thanks Dave and Kat and everyone for having me and checking out this run, and do enjoy the rest of the marathon. One more cutscene here, and then you can cut me off. Thanks, everybody. We're gonna jump off of a stealth jet thing, Winnebago, into an audience for reasons. Alright, see ya.